is about memory. Memory is really important for a school student, and no other time that you need so much of memory as at the as at the time of schooling. Short-term memory is just that for a short time that you want to remember a phone number or something like that, you use it and then you immediately forget about it. Active working memory is what you hold in the mind, you manipulate that, you use it to work out subsequent steps. So that's more active working memory. Okay, and long-term memory is if the information is processed repeatedly, is learnt, revised, reviewed, if it is done at regular intervals, then it goes into the long-term memory, and then gets consolidated, and then it becomes easier for retrieval later. So short-term memory transfer, you have new facts that go into, if you rehearse and review and practice it, it goes into long-term memory and you're able to remember it. If not, you forget that information. So you need to teach the students as well strategies for remembering information. So visualizing, categorizing, grouping, clustering, sequencing, all these chunking, all these things are good for remembering things. Repetition, use of rhyme, acronyms, making associations and reflecting upon what is learned, all these are good memory strategies and help the learner. Other memory strategies are use of color, underlining, using different colors to highlight keywords, making mental pictures, use drawing, convert a text into a drawing or a drawing into a text. That's a good way of processing information. Other ways of generating questions, for example, ask your students to generate questions based on that text. Another way is to keep summarizing, taking only the most important points of a lesson. Say summarize a lesson into 200 words, summarize that into 100 words, summarize that summary into 50 words, something like that. So, then you are forced to think which are the most important points, which are the most important salient features that one should focus on. So maximizing learning during instructional period, this is another thing that I found which I thought was very useful. So students best remember when the information comes first at the beginning of the class period, let's say, the first 10 or 15 minutes, and then once again they remember what comes last. So in between this middle 15 minutes, they are not very attentive, and they remember least the information that comes in the middle. So it says like important information, please give at the beginning of the session and again summarize it at the end of the session. In between, don't try to teach a lot of new information. Instead, you can give a worksheet based on what you have taught on the first 15 minutes or so.